Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 2 of the Trevor Ohlsen Show. I am your host. Your host who's stretching. Probably should have done that before I clicked record. I am your host, Trevor Ohlsen. It is Wednesday, September 23rd. Sound like a news guy. And we got a sunny day here. We got light traffic on M95 here in Michigan. That's because about 4 people live around these parts. If you guys hear any noise upstairs, you just gotta fucking deal with it. Parents are off to some sort of meeting. How adult of them. Very adult-like. So they'll be getting ready here. What do I got here? Drinking-wise, I grabbed myself a little Claire Brune. I don't know if you guys ever had Claire Brune, but it's essentially those. I'm sure you guys have seen bubbly advertised, and they're just a carbonated water, with some flavoring, stuff like that. No sugar, no sweet, nothing like that. But so Claire Brune is the same thing. So I picked up a citrus blend, and the first time I had it, it was kind of weird. It tasted like orange pop or orange orange pop soda, whatever the fuck you say. And I got a fucking piece of apple in my teeth. There you go. Oh, that'd be nice. You guys could just listen to the podcast and hear me go like this, like. God, sounds gross. Yeah. So, but it tasted like orange soda, and then like an aftertaste of Blue Moon ice cream, like not Blue Moon the beer, Blue Moon ice cream. Let me take one more sip here. Let me confirm my suspicions. Yeah, I do get a hint of the Blue Moon ice cream. I went for a run yesterday. No, I was gonna say in the morning, not in the morning, in the afternoon around 5ish, because it was 80 degrees yesterday. It was so damn nice. Like I'm sad. As much as I like fall, because I like to bird hunt and I like to deer hunt, and it's pretty, I guess, with the leaves changing colors. As much as all that stuff's nice, like I hate to see summer go. I do. I could do summer year round. But so I got out yesterday because it was 80 degrees, and it's going to be 80 degrees again today, which is crazy, I feel like, for being almost October. And went to Fiume Lake. There's Big Fiume and Little Fiume in the area around here. And ran around Little Fiume, and excuse me. Yep, here we go. Let's drink a carbonated drink, and then talking very closely into a microphone. I did Little Fiume, and it's 1.55 miles, and so 3.1 miles, if you do that math right. And so I did that yesterday, and you feel so fucking good, and it goes by so fast, especially because you do. When you're running outside, obviously you can see, you have a destination. When you're on a treadmill, you run it in place. And so, when I see that, oh wow, I've already run around the lake once, I can, all right, I'm halfway. Cool, let's go do it again. And felt so good. So good. If you guys don't run, or some people don't like running, and I really didn't care for it either. But then I started to do it. I probably started to do it 2-3 years ago. Very minimal, maybe 3 miles per week. And I was feeling pretty good when I would just run a mile, because that's something. I ran a mile, great. And then I started getting a little more into it, and I started running like 3 miles. And then I got even more into it last year, and I was doing it was inconsistent. It was all over the place, but I was doing a consistent 3 miles, maybe twice a week, so if that's into running. doing that along with my weightlifting and stretching and everything else that I'm doing. And but then quarantine kicked in, the old pandemic. You got your pandemic. What a crazy thing to live through. We're living through history, folks. The old, right back in my day, in the 2020 pandemic, I remember the toilet paper run out, the bread run out. Everybody was scared for their lives. Yeah, I say that shit and then I lose my train of thought. Don't worry, I'm gonna get better at that. Where was it going? Where was it going with that? Running. I know I was saying something about running. And fuck it, whatever. Oh yeah, so a pandemic happened, and I started running like 15 miles per week, 10 to 15. I don't want to, make myself sound like a better runner than I am, but I can run. I started running around Lake Antoine and lake in the area. It's a 5-mile run. I started doing that 2 to 3 times per week. Because because the gyms were closed, and I was like, well, I gotta get outside. I gotta do something. Gotta be busy. Not busy. I don't like when people say that. Gotta stay busy. It's like, no, you gotta stay productive. Because I can be busy all day doing shit I don't care about, but when you're productive, you're actually working on things that matter. When the pandemic kicked in and quarantine happened. I was like, okay, I need to routinize my days. That's one of my favorite words, by the way. Routinize. I'll let you steal it from me. Yes, because I own that word, and I did create it myself. Routinize. Routinize. So I routinized my day to pretty much the biggest degree possible. And so let me walk you through my routine. This is what I'm doing every day, essentially. Well, my morning routine is always the same, and then it's kind of a little different throughout my day depending on what I got to do. So I'm up every day at 7:30. That's it. 7:30 I'm up. It doesn't matter when I go to sleep, I'm up at 7:30. I can't remember the last time I wasn't up at 7:30. And that was always, I'd heard these sleep experts say that, like, you should get up every day at the same time. And it's like, fuck you. You're a sleep expert. It's go fuck yourself. Is that even a real gig? I'm a sleep expert. I'm expert at sleep. Just kidding. There's actually an excellent podcast that Rogan did with sleep expert guy. I think his name's Matthew Walker. Is that even sort of right? Let me see. Joe Rogan sleep podcast. Holy shit, I got it right. I can't believe I got that right. Matthew Walker. Wow. But the podcast was way better than, because I did get Matthew's book, but it was just very, very information filled, and I didn't get through it. I stopped listening to it, but the podcast was very interesting. And he said, get up every day at the same time. And then this other guy I follow, Jordan Peterson, who I'm a huge fan of, who's fucking so smart. I heard a clip of him saying, get in a routine and get up every day at the same time, because when you get up every day at the same time, your circadian rhythms are regulated, and your circadian rhythms regulate your mood. So and it's good for anxious people as well. People who have pretty severe anxiety or even depression, it can help. Yes, because I'm an expert. If you get up every day at the same time and then just have a high protein, high fat breakfast, that can really help with anxiety. Just because you're essentially taking all of your complex day. If you don't know when the fuck you're getting up, what you're doing, like who you're hanging out with, what job needs to be done. If you don't know what you're doing, it's like you're living in a world of chaos. Like it's so complex, and no wonder you're anxious. And so if you can routinize your days, they lose their complexity and they become a bit more predictable. Now we have this narrative here, particularly in America, I feel of like routine is bad, routine is boring, routine's lame, like you're stuck in a rut. But you're not stuck in a rut if your routine is doing something you love. Like my routine that I do every day, I fucking love it. And there's a reason I do it. And so I'm up every day at 7:30, and that's the big reason why. And then from there, if you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook or kind of anywhere else, you'll see that I take a little picture outside, because I'm outside from 7:30 to 8:30. I go upstairs, grab some coffee, head outside. I watch the birds. I had no idea how much I would enjoy just watching birds, and I've been doing it now for all of this year, a little bit of last year, and yeah, I know a lot of different bird species, guys. I would consider myself a bird watcher, uh, which is funny, but yeah, it's like I mean, what fuck? Look, ready? Ready for some knowledge, bird knowledge? I'll drop on you. Yeah, I'm gonna name all the species, some of the species that I've seen that we get out here at our place. So we get the blue jays, which fuck the blue jays, by the way. They are like the bully of the birds, because you get to sort of recognize what bird you get to kind of see their personality. Like the blue jays are just really loud and kind of obnoxious, and they're sort of the bully of the birds. And then like the mourning doves, they come about, and they're just kind of like the dopey like klutz of the group. And then there's one of my favorites, the orioles. They come about, the bluebirds, the scarlet tanager. That's probably the scarlet's my favorite, especially the male, because I hate women and female and no, just the male bird is it's just prettier. It's this bright red body with black wings, because it's trying to fuck all the ladybirds, and so it wants to, hey, look at me, hey, I'm red, yeah, come fuck me. That's what the bird's saying whenever he tweets. Tweet, come fuck me. Tweet, come fuck me. That's what they're thinking. And yeah, so I'm outside every morning watching the birds, and then from there, from 7:30, 8:30. From there, I go in, I hit the showers, I get ready. Actually, I don't get dressed at that point. After I put on like a little workout, I just put on some sweatpants, because then I do this breathwork meditation that I started doing this year, and I started doing this at the beginning of the year. So it's almost 10 months it'll be coming up on, because it's October soon, folks. Oktoberfest. You gonna get your fucking beers? Huh? Gonna be drinking your beers? Bumping shit. Yeah. Oh, so the breathwork meditation that I do, it's by Wim Hof, and that's Wimhof, first and last name. And he's famous online as the Iceman. And he would, and understandably so, because this man does crazy shit. Yeah, like he'll swim. Sorry, pardon me. He'll swim. Oh, hear that? Hear my belly? My belly's rumbling. He'll swim like if I can fucking talk, under ice. he'll jump in one hole, and then he'll swim like 100 feet up to another hole, and he'll expose himself to freezing cold temperatures. He walked up Everest barefoot. Think of that. He climbed Everest barefoot. Let that sink in. And so he developed. It's a variation of another form of breathing that's been out there for a while. I don't know the terminology for it, but his is just called the Wim Hof method. And essentially, I'll give you guys a little example. So you inhale completely, 100%, and then you exhale about 80. Okay, and you do that 40 times, so 40 breaths. So it'd be like this. It'd be like, so on and so forth. And you do that for 40 breaths. And then on the final breath, you inhale 100%, and then you exhale 100% about. So you go, and then you sit. And that's when you hold your breath. And you actually hold your breath on the exhale. You don't hold it on the inhale. You hold it on the exhale. And you'd be amazed how long you can hold your breath for. And essentially when this happens, it has to do with the alkalinity in your body and in your blood, the benefits that come about from it. And it's really, it's a form of, just another discipline. But yeah, when I first started doing it, my whole body would get super tingly, whether it's from the oxygen or the CO2. I think it's actually from the CO2 buildup, even if I'm not mistaken. But because most people think it's from the oxygen, and I thought that for a long time. But if I'm not mistaken, it's the CO2. And like my whole body would get tingly, like from my head to my toes. I'm sitting in a cross-legged position like I'm a fucking monk. And and then you sit, and I would sit there. When I first started doing it, like I'd hold from maybe about 1.5 to 2 minutes for the first round, and then you do that for 4 or 5 rounds. And so I was doing 5 rounds for a long time, but then I felt like by the 5th round, I was losing my focus, and it was kind of the point of diminishing return. So now I just do 4 rounds, and I got up to like when I was first doing it, 1.5 to 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, closing in on 3 minutes by the 4th round. And now it's like I just did it today, first round over 2 minutes. And by the 4th round, I was at 3 minutes and 39 seconds. So last week, 2 weeks ago, I hit 4 minutes for the first time. I held my breath for 4 minutes and 9 seconds. And yeah, it was very cool. And so I do that every single morning. It's just part of my routine. And then after that, I head upstairs and I eat breakfast. Typically the same thing. I'm eating toast, good toast. As far as health-wise, I think like, if you guys want to look up the brand when you're in the grocery shop, it's called 12 grain bread. I don't know. My dad always fucks with me, and he's like, "Oh, you got to get your 86 grain bread," because he hates it, because he's a child and he likes white bread. White bread is delicious, but I literally never eat it anymore. Literally never eat it. I hate when people use that word too much. Literally, or the word like. I probably do that too much myself. I try to be very precise in my speech, and I want to be as articulate as possible. I often feel like I can't express myself the way I want to, but that's just something I'm working on. And so I always, I try to not say like this and like that and like this and like that, like this, like that, like that. Yeah, try to keep that shit out. And yes. Yep-a-roo. So do that every morning. Head upstairs, eat breakfast, grab the bread. Bread and 2 slices of bread, couple eggs, and an apple. And that is my morning. And then I start my day. Then I start music at 10. So I intentionally do that. Like, I want my day. I did that on purpose, the way I structured my days. Like, I didn't want to fucking get up and jump into music at like 7:30, or people, if I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who have jobs and you gotta fucking be there at like 6 a.m. and just start doing it. It's like, I didn't want to do that. I don't. Sounds lazy of me, but I would just say go fuck yourself if you think that I'm lazy. Yeah, there you go. But no, I have to start. I think 10 o'clock's a decent time, because when I'm working on music, a lot of times I'm singing. I'm doing vocal lessons, I'm writing, I'm recording. And if I'm recording, like, it's just not smart to record your voice super early. Your voice needs time to warm up. It does. So it wouldn't make sense for me to fucking hit the pavement running. Is that the term? Bright and early like that. So, but I do make it a point, like I said, I'm up every day at 7:30. I usually work on music from like 10 to 3-ish. Yeah, because again, another sort of point of diminishing return. By come 3, I'm starting to get antsy, I'm starting to rush, and I don't want to rush through anything. And so you just got to be patient and do it bit by bit when you're making an album, which I am making an album. I haven't really talked about this. I talked about this yesterday. I did a show. I did the first episode of the bonus Patreon episode number 1. It was called, so in case you guys know what the fuck's going on, I'm gonna be doing these Saturdays and Wednesdays, uploading them, and Saturdays and Wednesdays, so twice weekly, and then I'm gonna be doing a bonus episode one weekly on Patreon only for people who support me on Patreon. So if you're interested in doing that, which would be fucking bomb, as they say, you can head over to just go to whatever fucking patreon.com. If you type my name in, you'll see me. It says Trevor Ohlsen is making music. That's my account. It might say, I did change it. I think it says Trevor Ohlsen is making music and podcast, but you'll find me, and then you can gain access to that bonus episode for $3, $5, or $10, kind of whatever preference. But that'd be fucking awesome, just because I'm going to try to monetize this podcast as much as possible so that I can actually make some fucking money so I can fucking move out someday. You think I want to be here in my basement, in mom and pop's basement? They don't want me here. They fucking slap me around. What am I supposed to do? But yeah, so if you want that, that'd be awesome. Like I said, $3, $5, $10, whatever you guys, if you want it, if you like the show. Maybe it's too early for me to be asking for money because this is the fucking second episode, but I want to make it a point and kind of a habit to get this information out there. Also, if you want to support the podcast, you can go to my website. I think this is probably going to be the fastest way for you to do it. Go to my website, which is just trevorohlsen.com. And then you'll see a little podcast section. Click on the podcast section, and then in the podcast section, you'll see a line that says, "Want to support the show?" I think that's what it says. Want to support the show? Tap here, and then when you just click the here button, it's gonna bring you to a page where you can support me. I think it was like $2, $3 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month. So it's sort of a monthly thing, but. If I could monetize this, like if there was 1,000 people who like this show, and they just gave $3 a month, like that'd be $3,000 a month for me, and that'd be fucking awesome, because that's some decent income. And so, if you'd like to do that, that'd be awesome. And as always, please reach out to the show. I did. And you can reach out to it at the Trevor Ohlsen Show at gmail.com. Let me head over here. Temporary air. I'm trying to go to my fucking email. It doesn't work. Go fuck yourself. Work. We have shit Wi-Fi here because we live far out. And oh my God, if I just had decent Wi-Fi, I'd be so happy. Be so happy. Now, I'm a happy guy. I'm happy with life. I'm happy with most things. But the amount of times that I've just fucking bitched about our shitty Wi-Fi. Yeah, okay, last time I drank a carbonated drink on a show. Oh my God, the amount of times that I've bitched about it, it's preposterous. And I try not to complain about anything, but... because complaining's gross. It's annoying. And childish. No, you complainers out there. What are you complaining about? You got your family and your friends, huh? This isn't fucking Afghanistan. There's no one blowing up in front of you, which is good. But yeah, reach out to the show at the Trevor Ohlsen Show at gmail.com. I did get an email. I got my first one. Hopefully this doesn't pick up the recording. Let's see. Whenever I have my phone out, it kind of fucks with the recording. First email I got, subject, the new show, from Michaela. Love the new show. Thank you, Michaela. She messaged me also on Instagram, and she said love the new show. So awesome. Glad you enjoy it. I'm having a good time too. And so I work on music from about 10 to 3. I did bring uncarbonated water, so that's a better call. And after that, I gotta be done. So I go from there, from music, and then I go get into workout mode, and I head to the old Jimmy Jim gym. And depending upon the day, I work a certain muscle group. Like today is Wednesday, so I will fucking get out there and do pull day. So pull day, for those of you who don't know, is like you utilize your pull muscles, and which is your back and your biceps in this case. And so as far as different movements, I always start off with pull-ups. I do like 4 sets of 10 pull-ups. And then from there, I'll do maybe rack pulls or just some barbell rows, which are great. And then some pull downs, some dumbbell rows. Yeah, all sorts of shit to work the back. So I'll do pretty high volume, a good amount of exercises for it. Because the back is, I mean, it's huge. It's a huge muscle group. And so you can, at least in my case, like you can put a lot of fucking pressure on the back, and good pressure, and or a lot of work, I should say. It can take a while. It has I can't fucking talk. It has a big workload, let's say. Sure, that's a good way to articulate it. And then from there, and since you're working your back, your biceps are already getting worked. It's a secondary, at least in the secondary. It's a secondary muscle group that's getting worked. And so, yeah, I just do like 1 or 2 bicep exercises. But that's also because when I was getting into weightlifting throughout the years, like I would fucking work my arms out very hard, and my arms, I feel like, are a part of my body which just grow, or at least they grew very quickly and very easily. Like, whereas like my chest, I feel like I had to like really work harder at it. Same with my legs, and I got little bitch calves, but it is what it is. My calves, I don't like them. No, I do. They're not bad. But I used to have like no calves, and now they're they're smaller. Like they're smaller than I want them to be, but I'm not insecure about them anymore. Like I was to the point where I was like, I don't want to wear shorts. But then, you fucking get a little perspective, hopefully, and you go, okay, that's silly. Like, no one gives a shit about your calves. Unless there's some chick out there who loves calves. Which she might be, but I haven't met her. She might be out there. She might be the love of my life. And then, she's gonna rip my heart out for my little pussy calves. Yeah, so back and biceps. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember I had like no legs at one point. I was a skinny kid. I still feel like a skinny tit. A skinny tit? Is that what I just said? I'm a skinny tit. You're a skinny tit. We're all skinny tits. All right. Yeah, I still feel like a skinny kid, like mentally. And I know I'm not like very big, but I mean, I'm considerably larger than when I started 7 years ago. I started weightlifting when I was 18, my senior year of high school. I'm a lot bigger than I was then. And actually, it's funny. Like in high school, I looked up to a lot of these guys, and you know who you are. And there's there were guys a couple grades ahead of me who were, very fit into sports, weightlifting. And, they were inspiring. And I was like, I want to look like that. And so I started weightlifting, and fast forward 7 years later, and most of them have stopped. And I haven't. And now I'm kind of considerably bigger than them, which is weird. But again, I'm not very big. I weigh 155 pounds. Most everyone, when they guess my weight, they say like 175. And so, which I'll take it. So must mean I look decent. I don't look like shit. That's good. That's all I want. And so, but there was one dude who told me I was just being a bitch when I kind of started, and I was like, yeah, man, my legs, they're just not growing. And he was just like, well, maybe stop being a fucking pussy about it and start moving some weight. And I was like, oh no, like he's right. And yeah, it's one of those things like you don't want to hear it in the moment, but then I was like, yeah, he's right. I'm just not working hard. Not working hard enough at him. And so, oh yeah, so I did that's right. I did this squat every day program for it's just a month. I believe it's just a month program, 4 weeks. But you hear those words squat every day for those of you who weightlift, like you hear what? Every day? Yeah, exactly. And so essentially you max out like 6 days a week. You squat every day, and so it's like squat and then like chest and squat and like back, something like that. Oh, what was it? If you guys want to do the program, which I would recommend, because it's if you want to do a fucking challenging workout program, like what was it? Squat every day. Squat every day program. Who's it by? Let's see. Here he is. Say his name. Where's his name? I'll find it. Here we go. But you do it. I did that because I wasn't squatting, because I was self-conscious about squatting, and I was self-conscious about benching too. Because we as men in particular, we get in our own egos, especially when you go in there and you see a bunch of monsters just moving weight around like it's their job. And you go in there as an 18-year-old kid who weighs 135 pounds. Yeah. So it's easy to get in your own head about it, and it's easy to get in your ego. But it's important not to worry about that, because seriously, guys, people don't give a shit. Like, if you're insecure about going to the gym because you feel like people are going to like look at you funny, they're not. And if they are, they're just a fucking asshole. So who gives a fuck what they think? What? Okay, come on. What's his name? I know I think it's Corey Gregory. Yes, sir. Yeah, if you guys want to do this program that I did a few years back, it's Squat Every Day by Corey Gregory. Just go to bodybuilding.com and you'll see the workout program. But I did that, and yeah, like talk about a fucking shock to the body as someone who wasn't squatting. And well, if I was doing it once a week, but yeah, it literally took my squat from one. I think I was honestly, I started with like 115 or whatever, 100, around 100-ish pounds. And by the end of the month, I was confidently doing over 200 pounds, and which is great to me. And then as far as I was doing consistently 225 for sets, and then what was my max? My max squat was what did I do? Well, my heaviest deadlift was 315. I really don't go for maxes anymore. And that was never why I got into weightlifting, like to see how much weight I could move around. That was never the purpose. For me, it was about aesthetics and wanting to look good and feel good. It was never about like, I want to be able to move 400 pounds. Never. And so I did 315 deadlift, which sounds crazy to me, because like I'd never do that now, ever. I don't even deadlift. Max bench 275. What did I squat? I think I squatted. Did I squat 300? No, I think I squatted 285. And but then now I haven't squatted in I can't remember the last time I squatted, to be honest. But that's because I don't know if it's just my lack of flexibility, even though I've been really, really working hard at that. I've been, I stretch basically for 45 minutes 3 days a week. But I mean, I weightlifted hard for 6 years without stretching, like a dummy. And so my body got very tight, and so it wasn't not very well rounded, not very smart of me, but it is what it is, and I've been stretching now for probably close to the last year consistently, and tons of improvement. Still a long way to go. It's definitely a slow process, no doubt, but you just got to be consistent with it. And there's something about squatting that if you just do it, like, your form has to be so perfect. If it's not perfect, like, you will fuck your back up, particularly your lower back. Like, there's no doubt about it. And I've had little back injuries, nothing major, but I have had issues with it, and I just feel like the risk versus reward just isn't there for me anymore. So I'll do heavy compound movement like leg press, or hip extensions. Like, hip extensions are one of my favorite. I do those every leg day, and you can go heavy with those. Like, I'll go up to 315 for sets of 6. And a hip extension basically is, if you've never done them, they work your glutes and your hamstrings, and which is great because if your glutes and your hamstrings are strong, it kind of takes some strain off your lower back, which is good because, like, when you're squatting, if you're doing something, heavily involving your legs, if your legs can't really hold the load, then your lower back will just kind of start to compensate for it and kind of kick in, which you don't want because that's going to fuck your back up. And so I've had that happen. So I really don't squat anymore. And having cut back on squats and doing a bit more running, I've lost, I think, a little size in my legs. But as far as, like, symmetrical, because that was my biggest thing when I got into weightlifting. I love like I said, the aesthetics and the bodybuilding aspect of it. And so I want a symmetrical body. I still feel like my chest should be a bit bigger, my calves should be a bit bigger, my hamstrings should be a little more defined, a little bigger. So it's like it's a fucking never-ending process. I can't say it's never-ending, but it's a process which takes years and years of work, years of discipline, and I fucking love it. I am hooked in, and I'm really thankful for that. Like when I turned 18, I somehow knew. I feel like this was like divine intervention. I somehow knew that I had the wherewithal to understand that, okay, I'm in college now. There's going to be times where I'm stressed, and what am I going to do to alleviate that stress? And it's like, okay, well, you can develop a pattern of healthy behavior. Like, okay, I'm stressed out, so I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to go weightlift. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to do yoga. I'm going to sauna. I'm going to, swim, whatever the fuck you want to do. Or it's very easy to go, okay, I'm stressed, so I'm going to have a beer. I'm going to have a cigarette. I'm going to have, I don't know, fucking heroin. If you fucking keep going. And there's nothing wrong with drinking. Like, I'm a fan of drinking. I've taken a bit of a hiatus from it. I checked yesterday just for shits and giggles. I have not drank in 142 days. So I stopped back in May. But I wasn't in a very good place emotionally because I was seeing this chick, and then we stopped seeing each other, and so I was like, I just should take a break from drinking, as far as, like, my mental well-being. And so I was like, I'll give myself 30 days, and 30 days passed, felt pretty damn good, and then I got a shit ton done. I was productive, and so I was like, well, fuck it, I'll just take a break. And it's been a thought for a while. I did this program called the Future Authoring Program by Jordan Peterson. He's a clinical psychologist, best-selling author of that book, 12 Rules for Life. If you haven't heard of it, guy's a fucking smart dude. And I just kind of realized that everything I don't really like about myself, or things that I've done that I'm not proud of, almost always it was involving alcohol. I'm not doing crazy shit or anything like that, but things that I just kind of like, some regrets. I don't have many regrets, to be honest. Off the top of my head, I really can't think of any. But I've made some bad decisions. ones that I wouldn't have made had I been sober. And so I was like, well, this has sort of been a thought, so maybe fuck it, I'll take a break. Cool, I'm already giving myself 30 days. This will kind of be like a trial run. And so yeah, but it's been way easier than I thought. Like way easier. I thought it would be on my mind quite a bit because I was going out with people like 3 days a week. But it's been super easy. Like if I do want something to drink, I have these bubblies or these clear bruins, sparkling water. Like that works for me. Like I just want to, especially if like everyone else is drinking, it's like you want to feel it, like you want to be a part of the group. I did have I went to a wedding reception the other day, and I had, for the first time ever, I had some non-alcoholic beer, just some O'Douls and stuff like that. And it actually was like surprisingly good. Just tasted like beer. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep doing that. And if I'm done, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm done forever because I do like drinking, but I don't miss it. So yeah. So I'm just gonna fucking keep going. Got a shit ton done as far as health. Like I sleep better because I'm in bed earlier, and it's made getting up at 7:30 easier. It's made the days easier. You're fucking coherent and focused, which is great. But yeah, so I sort of had the wherewithal to understand that, okay, if I'm, there's gonna be times of stress in life, and I can handle this stress one of two ways, either by doing something good or by doing something bad. And like I said, it felt like a divine intervention, and I just got really fucking into weightlifting, and I'm definitely addicted to it. And any is any form of addiction bad? I don't know. Is it bad to be addicted to weightlifting? I don't know if I would should even use the word addicted, but if I don't do it, I get anxious and stressed out. No doubt. I'm a lot less compassionate. I'm more impatient. Like on the run yesterday, I did. Like you fucking finish and you've got a buzz going. Like you've got a high. It's like the sun was shining. It's like, yes, this is what we're supposed to be doing. We came from nature and our fucking ancestors lived in nature forever. Our ancestors weren't growing up in a place like LA or fucking New York. And not to shit on cities, because I think cities are great. But a lot of studies out there, because I'm an expert, have shown that people living in rural areas and who can get around nature have typically less anxiety and depression. And I believe it, man. As someone who lives out in nature, like I can't get enough of it. And yeah, man, it's fucking beautiful. And so that's another thing I would say is fucking get outside and go for a walk in the woods. See if you can find a bear. Little berry bear. What was I just gonna say? Oh yeah. I'm gonna start to go hunting. Oh, wait, where was I? I was saying something. No, I think I finished up my thought on that as far as getting into weightlifting. But yeah, fuck it. I'll move on. Yep. Hopefully I get better at these, and a moment like that doesn't happen. Actually, fuck it. I feel comfortable. I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling good. I'm good with a moment of silence. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get out bird hunting soon, which I'm excited about, for partridge. Hopefully me and my cousin can go out here soon, or me and my sister's boyfriend, because hunting season's here, motherfuckers. Yes. Oh, bumping the mic. Trying to be funny. I'm just so funny. Yeah. So I'm going to get out. I thought about getting out yesterday, but I went for the run instead. And I'm glad I did, because I like hunting a lot. It's definitely very fun, but I do like, obviously, I like exercising more. So that's just me. That's my temperament. That's what I've come to know and what I've come to love. Um, but I'm gonna get out soonish and with the old 12 gauge. Actually, went shooting the other day with my cousin and a couple of his buddies from his church, and we shot like 200 clay pigeons. We shot for like a couple hours. So I brought out my 12 gauge. I brought out my 9 millimeter, and I brought out my fucking compound bow. And my cousin, who is in the military, he comes out like he's going to fucking war. He's got an AR. He's got a pistol tucked in his front. He's got literally a metal plate of armor on his chest. It's like, jeez. It's like, who you murdering, bud? I hate when people say bud. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy boy. Hey, buddy. The only people... No, I don't even call people buddy. I called Shane buddy the other day, and I was like, I apologized to him. I was like, sorry, I hate when people call me buddy. I shouldn't call you buddy. I called my dog buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You know, kind of like that. Or I'll call my sister's dog buddy. Like animals. But don't fucking call me buddy. I don't even know you. Yeah. But we went out and we shot for a couple hours. It was fun. I'm getting very into guns this year. I purchased my first handgun. It's a Ruger Security 9 millimeter, holds 15 in a clip. It's been great. I went out with I had some training with a guy around here who he was a state policeman, so he's had tons of training. He's retired now, as far as I'm aware. But he took me out and he walked me through like so much shit. Let me fucking pull up. I took notes on it because it was like a damn class. Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, we talked about everything from stance. I learned some terminology for different stances, like a weaver or a modified weaver, or just a center stance. I surprisingly came to dig the center stance. Center, just basically legs a little more than shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees. Yeah, I'd never shot like that, and I did, and it felt good, and it felt comfortable. And so I did that. We talked about that. Talked about breathing, grip, sight alignment, kind of floating the target, trigger pressure, like a shit ton. There's so much that goes into everything. Like it's amazing how everything sort of has an infinite. There's no limit to anything. Like I didn't really know too much about shooting. Like I know how to shoot. I've shot throughout my whole life, but it's like, it's endless. It's like you could just keep learning about it forever, and you could keep improving forever. Same with like what I'm doing here, how I'm talking in this mic, like audio engineering. Like it's a fucking endless. It's a fucking endless journey. And anything you start woodworking, like you start to understand how much goes into just making a chair, or how much making furniture, what goes into making guitars or pianos or paintings or fucking cameras, sunglasses. Like it's everything is a craft. And yeah, we are, one of my favorite things is that I heard, it's like we're standing on the shoulders of giants. And I think that's a great reminder. It's like we're fucking living with electricity that somebody discovered. We're living with refrigeration. We're living with plumbing and sewage systems. Like they didn't have that shit that long ago. Like when was the refrigerator made? It wasn't long ago. Here we go. Let's find out. When was the refrigerator invented? 1834. That's not long ago. I mean, that's closing in on, it's getting close to a couple hundred years, but I mean, throughout history, that's fucking nothing. Or, let's see. But I mean, we are, man. It's like, I'm talking into this fucking insanely nice microphone. If someone was just like, hey, You need to make a microphone on your own. Good luck. Here you go. Here's nothing. Like, just figure it out. Like, I wouldn't fucking know where to start. And this computer, like, hey, go make a laptop. It's like, what? Yeah, make a laptop? Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Like, yeah, so we're just, and we got grocery stores. Like, we don't have to hunt or gather. That's one thing I like to say is, like, getting back to exercise as far as the importance of it. Like, these are soft times. Well, this year's been a little different. I think our times have been so soft that and now everything's fucking falling apart because of it. So now hard times are going to begin again, and then hard time. What's that great saying? I love this saying. I'll pull it up here. Hard times create. Yeah, here we go. Check this out. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. That's pretty much what we're living in right now. I mean, people can bitch and complain all we want, but we've got it fucking made, you guys. If you can't see that, I mean, you gotta get some more perspective, and don't be so naive about it, because we're living in soft times, and like, think of that. We don't have to hunt or gather anymore or anything like that. Like the cavemen were doing. We just go to grocery stores, and there's just food everywhere, and it's organized. There's food that was bioengineered. Don't get that food, because that's fucking terrible for you. Stick to your meat and vegetables, folks. Drink your water. Cut back on the booze. I'm not saying be done. Not saying that, but don't be smoking cigs. It's 2020. Who the fuck is smoking cigarettes besides old men and fucking divorced women? Old, divorced, wrinkly tit women. Yeah. I remember one time I made out with a smoker. Just once. Ugh. And it was so gross. But I had a few brewskis in me. And so I was like, fuck it. And, yeah. So, but, whatever. You want to smoke, go smoke. I don't give a shit. But yeah, it's like we don't have to really do anything physically demanding anymore. We don't. Like, you can be a really successful man or woman, I don't know, for example, go to business school and, be a part of a company, and the most work physically you got to do is carry your briefcase around, something like that. And so, but we can't forget that we are physical creatures in a physical world, and we need to be doing physically difficult things. So I'm a strong believer in seeking out difficult tasks and pursuing challenges, both mentally and physically challenging, because our bodies are designed for that. Like, we are designed for that. And when we don't do that, we get so fucking in our own heads about shit that we start thinking irrationally and emotionally rather than rationally and logically. So yeah, that's another reason why I fucking try to bust my ass in the gym every week. It just, you need to. It clears out all the extra shit in your head. It's gonna make, it's everything. I can't fucking overstate it. Like, it makes you calm. It makes you more coherent. It makes you more patient and compassionate. Like, your sex is gonna be better. Like, everything's gonna be better if you just exercise, eat relatively healthy food, and drink water. Stop eating sugar and fucking McDonald's and Wendy's and Taco Bell, and just start doing something, even 3 days a week. Like, I've been trying to get my parents to exercise forever, and that was actually another realization I had recently, is I need to stop trying to, like, change people, because you're not, it's just, you can't change anyone. I know that now. Like, all you can do is all I can do instead of trying to change anyone is live by example. And then if people see the way I'm living and they dig it and, they get some inspiration from it, like, then they change for themselves. But it's not your responsibility. You're not responsible for anybody's life except your own. And unless I'm gonna say that because as far as adults, obviously if you have you got a fucking kid, you got to take care of them. But like you're not responsible for anyone except yourself. And the same applies to your partner. The same applies to every person in your life. It's like we're all responsible for our own happiness, as they say. So, yeah, I think that's a good reminder. But I do wish my parents would exercise just because I want them to be healthy, and they're getting older now. They're in their 60s, and obviously I want them to be around as long as possible. And my dad fucking moves around like he's 80 because he's stiff. And I was like, you better start stretching, daddy, yo. Better start. And, but people get set in their ways, and you can't change them. And until they want to change for themselves, nothing's going to happen. So that's a good realization. It's good to know that because, well, then you can stop fucking wasting your time, And like I said, just fucking live by example and like focus on you, but not in a narcissistic manner, just in sort of a self-worth, self-love manner. I used to think the idea of self-love sounded really gay. Until I read the actual definition. And self-love is regard for one's own well-being and happiness, chiefly considered as a desirable rather than narcissistic characteristic. So it's like we just gotta fucking take care of ourselves, guys. And we all know this, and it's weird how so many of us like put out our energy and focus on other people. Maybe it's just because fucking taking care of yourself is hard. It is. It's like, it's a lot of responsibility. And it's very easy if you've been in these patterns of behavior, bad patterns of behavior, to fucking stay in them because it's easy. Because changing is really hard. Changing's really fucking difficult. But it's not impossible. And you can reinvent yourself, and you can become better than you are. If you're really overweight and you want to lose weight, like you can fucking do it. If you're really, really impatient, like if you just consciously make an effort every day to be okay, I'm going to be a bit more patient. I'm going to stop trying to lose my shit over little things. Like, yeah, you'll get better at it. And will it take time? Will it be hard? Will you mess up? Of course. Of course you will. We all mess up. We're all people, baby. So yeah, you just gotta take care of yourself. And if people give you shit for taking care of yourself, like those are the wrong people that you're surrounding yourself with. Like throughout this whole quarantine, throughout all of it, when I didn't have a fucking place to go, like I had technically nothing to do, no place to go, like because there's no live music or anything like that, so I'm not doing any shows. It's like I got up every day, 7:30. I fucking did my whole routine that I just told you guys about. I got dressed. I did my hair. Did my hair like an adult. Fucking do your hair like an adult. And I got dressed like I'm fucking going out meeting people, because life is, the way you carry yourself in everything. Like you should carry yourself proudly through everything, not in an egotistical way, but just as in a like, hey, here I am. I'm showing up, and I'm showing up well dressed and fucking healthy, feeling good, because I fucking matter, and what I do matter. What I do matters. What I do matters. But yeah. Again, I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm gonna start wrapping this up. We're closing in on an hour already. Which, yes, I said initially in the first episode that I was thinking like 30 minutes, but I did 42 minutes, no problem, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, make it an hour, can do that. So I'm gonna shoot for an hour. So again, I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to do a segment where I sort of interact with you with your emails that you send me. So please reach out to the Trevor Ohlsen Show at gmail.com. Send me your thoughts, your comments, your nudes, your anger. Send me your anger. And I'll discuss it on live on air. Again, if you want to support the podcast, head over to my website at trevorohlsen.com, and you will see the podcast section. Click on the support here little button. You'll be redirected to a link and to a page where you can support monthly. So I'm just trying to monetize the podcast so I can make a fucking living doing all this shit. Like, monetizing your creativity is, it's difficult. It's like, how many, like, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. It's like monetize a podcast, do it through advertisements, so live shows, merchandise. Like, there's a lot to do it. A lot of different avenues, but a lot of that is on hold right now. So any support would be awesome. And if you want to unlock the bonus Patreon episodes that coming out weekly that are exclusively available on Patreon, you can go support me there as well for as little as $3, $5, or $10. Whatever you feel like giving me so that I can fucking keep going, baby. I think that's all I want to say. Yeah, I said reach out. Said support the podcast. Again, obviously, you guys know about my music. It's all over the place. All right, motherfuckers. Great talking with you. Y'all, reach out to the show. Have a great rest of your day. Surround yourself with people who love you. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of your soul. And we will see you guys on Saturday. So Saturdays, Wednesdays is the new routine. Lock it in your fucking brain. And we will see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy yourself. Don't sleepwalk through life. Don't follow other people's scripts. We will talk to you soon.